Hi! Bit of a different one. So usually I use my phone to record. Today, excuse me, I thought I'd use the camera just to say hi. A little bit of a catch up, really. I went to see the doctor again. They recommend that I go like every 4 weeks or something just to sort out if my meds are okay. They upped my meds. They've pretty much doubled the medication for my back. And yeah, no, it's just literally a waiting game for the surgery. But I must admit, I had a little bit of a meltdown one day in that it's really, really killer to just try and walk anywhere. So I know in the best of the best, I've got to keep moving, else I'm going to be in a worse situation than if I just don't. And I mean, the other day, I tried to walk sort of down the road. So we sort of literally from our house here, we can look outside our window, and it's probably, I don't know, 200 meters down the road. I could see where my nan used to live, my nan's house. So I was like just taking a little walk there, and I got no less than 20 meters outside my house before everything just went bang, and just the pain is just, it's just excruciating. And I came back home, and I just kind of, I felt a little bit sorry for myself really, because I'm athletic in some, well, not as much as I used to be, but you know what I mean. I used to run a lot, used to whatever, and I had this little meltdown where it was just like I just wanted to run. All I said to myself, I just want to be able to run. Just want to be able to run. I mean, at the minute, walking is a good place to start, and you should never run before you can walk. But you know what I mean. When you go through something that takes things that you take for granted away from you, you really start to realise stuff, and it's just a bit rubbish, really. So that was a moment, but ultimately, yeah, here I am, still me, still not really sure what's going on. My boss keeps in contact with me, which is nice because I mean, I think we're both struggling to decide what the right thing to do is. They don't want to let me go if I'm going to be able to get back to work at the same time. So I don't want to keep them hanging on if it could be 6, 8, 10 months down the line before I get seen to. We did have a quick talk about the way that things operate, and my concern is if they continue the way that they are, there's really no point in me going back because it's only going to aggravate the rest of my spine, which isn't going to get any better. It's going to get worse, and obviously, if you keep doing heavy lifting and stuff like this, it's only going to help it get into a worse situation quicker. So I kind of sunk a little bit there when she was like, "Oh, we can't really change any of the processes that we've got," and it's a bit like, well, if that's the case, then you know what I mean, I can't return there because it's just gonna make things worse. So that sucks. So I don't know what the way to go is for there, but I'm trying to keep positive. I'm trying to keep in a positive headspace, and it's really really tricky. I won't lie, it's really really tricky. Some days are easier than others, and other days are just. But it's just like I need to feel that I'm doing something. You know what I mean? I had a little bit of an idea about making. It's a little corny idea, really, mate. Little dumbbells and little kettlebells as like paperweights. So I just threw the idea up in a 3D designer thing, and then like I showed my mate. I was like, "What do you think?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, it's okay. He'll 3D print it for me." So yeah, I'll see what happens there. But I don't know. I just gotta feel like I'm creating something, I guess. I'll check back with you guys later and see where we are. Anyway, I hope to bring a little bit more. I don't know. Take it easy.